Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of I Love Indies. Today we're looking at El Hijo. El Hijo is a game that came out at the end of last year in December. It's available on Steam, Switch and other platforms. It is published by Handy Games and the developer are called Honig Studios. It's got positive ratings on Steam. It's described as a spaghetti western stealth adventure with shadow play as one of the core mechanics, and I'm going to show you what that is shortly. I really like this game. I think I was sort of immediately hooked by the art style. Look at the aesthetic. Even from the title screen here you can see how beautiful it looks. It looks like a Disney or Walt Disney Animation Studios production. And it feels like that actually, sometimes. So we're going to start with, not the prologue, but the tower, which is the first level proper. Here we get the backstory. Bandits have set fire to the farm. Mother and son left with nothing. It's such beautiful art style. So for protection, Mother puts El Hijo in a monastery because she feels that she's got nowhere for him and she can't look after him properly. So there he goes, burying his slingshot and his pitcher. And here comes the monks, who take the role of the sort of enemies of sorts because you're trying to avoid them in the first part of the game. Oh no, mummy. Okay, here we go then. This is the first level, which introduces some of the core mechanics of the game. And I really like the way that the developers introduce new mechanics as you go through the game. And you also get to play as the mother, there she is, on occasion. So, first few levels all feature El Hijo. Here he is. Right, so we've got this shadow play mechanic where you have to stay in the dark. The enemies are monks here that are basically keeping an eye out for you. You are not allowed out of your room, so what I'm doing now is forbidden. If I get caught, well, that's the end of the level and I have to start again. So you have to keep out of the light and make sure you stay in the dark. So I'm through the first part of this level. The game is made up of a series of levels, 30 plus levels. Each very different. You start, the first sort of third of the game is escaping from the monastery. Okay, so first mechanic there that I've been introduced to is the crouch. So I can crouch behind walls, and I can also, when I press the right bumper, see the viewpoints of the monks to avoid them. So it's very much like, a little bit like Metal Gear Solid actually, the original Metal Gear Solid, where you could see the view of sight. And in the I Love Indies review of this, I described this game as a bit of a cross between a Metal Gear Solid game and a Disney film. Okay, so we're into level 2 now. So there's certain things you can interact with, like this. Now it is dark, so this monk won't see me, he'll only catch me if he bumps into me. So what I need to do is hide in the curtains here, just like that. Wait for the opportunity, and then move. So there's a lot of that, you know, typical stealth mechanics. There's nothing that's reinventing the wheel here that you won't have seen in other games. But you probably won't have seen a game as beautiful as this. So these monks are all dutiful, sweeping up. Now I need to, oh look, he does a check there. So in that, when he goes that way, he checks the curtains. Let's hope he doesn't check now. No, okay. So it's all about watching the patterns memorizing the patterns and then knowing when, knowing when to move. So you can see there's a monk there at the end. He caught me because I came into the light, and he'll see me there. Right, so I need to find, let's have a look at his viewpoint. Right, so at the moment, if I press the right bumper, I can see what he can see. Right, so he can see me. Oof, just escaped there. You do get a little bit of time when they see you before they start chasing you. So they all have set patterns. You've got to learn those patterns, as I say, and that's when you move. So move here, and I'll hide in the curtains there. And there's lots of different things to hide in. You can hide in coffins, pots, boxes. Right, so then let's have a look at this. Roll the red carpet down. He's obviously of importance. Okay, here we go. So these little sort of areas with blue stars, dots, that's a save point. Right, so let's have a look. Zoom button pans out. I can see, I can't move at this point. I can see what they can see. So any bits of light, I will be spotted. That will. There we go. And as for collectibles in this game, you don't have collectibles as such, but you have children to inspire, which I think is a nice little touch. And there's from 2 to 5 in each level. So I've inspired that child. Now I can go back this way and try to escape. Okay, as long as I'm behind that, he can't see me. So I need to go here. Right, you've just got to make sure that they don't bump into you. If they bump into you, then the game is up. You do have a little sprint button as well. You can see there, and I like it that it gives it off this sort of like noise, the sort of movement bubble. So if you do it near them, they'll be alerted. So I've got to get it over to the left hand side there. Looking for the exit. Right, let's go this way. Let's go down here. So, right, okay, over here. And in we go. So that's the end of the second level. So in a nutshell, you've seen the sort of basics of El Hijo, a game by Handy Games with this fancy shadow play mechanics. I really like it. I think it's a super game. The aesthetics are so beautiful. I feel like I'm playing a Disney classic, and I really think you should give it a try. So it's on Steam, it's on Switch, two of the sort of preferred platforms I would say to play this one on. If you like it, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to get notified of more videos like this on I Love Indies. Catch you soon, guys. Bye now.